Hi everyone and welcome. My name is Dana and I wanted to jump on today and just show you a little bit more about Breathe and how it can elevate your business. Now, we get a lot of businesses that are still using things like spreadsheets or Google Sheets, and while they might seem familiar, it can lead to unnecessary complications. Using things like spreadsheets could be error prone, it could be a lot of manual work, inconsistent, and it's going to be really time consuming, bringing you away from your more important work. So today I wanted to show you a little bit more about Breathe and how we can help automate this for you with a reliable system, easy access to data, and importantly as well, a self-service platform for your employees. So the first thing that I wanted to touch on is reports. So you can go to reports by using the left-hand navigation and clicking on reports. Now we have over 40 different types of reports in Breathe that can interpret your data in a way that lets you understand it. So these reports will provide real-time analysis, giving the opportunity to make quick decisions and dive deeper into HR. So as you can see, we've got quite a few for different subjects. So you've got your absence report. So this could be your holiday allowances, your leave overview. We have HR reports, so your starters, your leavers, your people records, everything from ID, DBS check, emergency contacts, sickness reports, remuneration, performance, and lots of others as well. And there's filters in each one of these. So let's say, for example, we wanted to look at holiday allowances. At a quick glance, you needed to see all of your employees, what holiday they've taken, what they've got left, and what carryover they've got. So I can use the filters along the top to filter by department, division, location, date. And then here I can see, okay, well, this person has the allowance of 180 hours. They've taken none so far. This is what they've got left, and if any carryover is needed. Now, on all of our reports, you have the option to download as an Excel spreadsheet over here as well. So let's take a look at another, for example. Maybe you want to look at your training reports. So let's take a look. So again, you've got the filters along the top. Now your type, status, and category can all be customized to suit your personal organization. Maybe you do different type of training. You can record that all here. So here you can see the training title, when it started, expiry date, the status. And again, you have the option to download all of these reports as an Excel spreadsheet. Now in the reports section, you also have a couple of other options, which is overview. So this will be a company overview. So for example, sickness types. This is going to show you sickness types over the last 12 months as a company whole. You've got your demographics. So this could be genders, ethnicities, your line managers, etc. And if you've got a regular plan or above with us, you'll also get your burnout monitor. So this is going to show you all of your staff, how long they've gone without a holiday, when their next one's booked, and how many days of sick they've had in the last 12 months. That's just to make sure they're not close to burnout anytime soon. So this is what you can do with the reports section. Now I'm going to quickly jump over to the holiday section. Now, there's lots of different areas that they can request holiday. We've got the free mobile app, of course, so they can do that and check the calendar. But I'm going to show you how you can do it on the desktop. Again, there's quite a few different places. So the first one is actually on their dashboard. They can click to request leave. They can have a quick glance what they've got left, what they've booked. They can also head to their profile and click the leave tab. This is where they'll get a little bit more of a breakdown of exactly what's been happening with their holiday, and they can add leave. And then they'll also have access to the calendar as well. So what they can do is that they can filter for the date they want to look at, filter by their department if they need to, cross-check to make sure that no one else is off in the team or that they're not going to be the only one standing, and then make a leave request from the calendar itself. So once they make that request, they'll put in if it's a holiday or other leave, the start date, the end date, add leave, and then that's going to send an instant email to the holiday approver or the line manager to say that there's a request that needs to be accepted. And the line manager can then head into their dashboard, scroll down to the bottom where under to-dos and leave, they'll be able to view the request that's come through. They'll look into it so they can see when the allowance is requested, days off that they'll be having, they'll have a snapshot view of the calendar so they can make sure that there is enough coverage in the team, and then simply approve or reject. So this will then send an email notification back to the employee, letting them know of the outcome. So this is really important because this is going to allow your employees to have real-time visibility of the calendar and be able to self-serve, again, taking some of that pressure off and giving them that responsibility and ownership when it comes to see who's already off. And hopefully you won't have to be looking at your spreadsheets to work out who is off and not, and you can just have it all at your fingertips. Don't forget we've got that mobile app as well. So I know I quickly jumped on the dashboard, but I'm going to go into a little bit more detail on the dashboard for you. So the dashboard is going to be a condensed version of the employee's information, where they'll have the information that they need at their fingertips. So the first bit I'm going to touch on is the company updates. So you don't have to use this feature, but it's a feature that's available. I've set it up for new starters. So when I have a new employee, they'll see this. It will ask them to check their onboarding tasks, and I can also send them a link to somewhere if they need to. But this could be a payday reminder, weekly newsletter, however you want to utilize this. Then have their profile. So this is going to be a condensed version, as I mentioned, of their profile. So everything that they need really quickly. So their leave, what they've got left, requested, sickness, documents, objectives, deliverables, onboarding tasks, and so on. So everything that they'll need. And then if they are a line manager or above, they'll also get the additional bits at the bottom. So your company highlights. So at a glance, they'll see who's on holiday, who's off sick, working from home. With your to-dos, you'll have all of your requests that have been coming through. So as I showed you before, your leave requests, sickness requests, training requests. And then you have your next 7 days. So this could be a birthday, it could be a work anniversary, probation. So your dashboard is going to show you everything you need really quick and easy. So next then I want to touch on is training. So we provide a training section in everyone's profile, and this is where you can log training sessions, certificates, and set up reminders. So it's really great for your compliance and employee development. So in their profile under training, you can add in a training section. So you'll add in your title. You can select the training type. Again, you can customize this. Anything that appears as a drop-down option of Breathe, you can customize. Add in the additional details, the status, the start date, the end date, expiry date. You're reminded 30 days prior regardless, but maybe you want 3 months notice or 2 weeks notice. You can set that up. Again, set up the remainder stuff if you need to. And once you've added that training in, you can then start to see it logged here. So you have your start date, end date, expiry, and then you can also attach your certificates or whatever documentation you want to that specific training record. So as I mentioned, this is going to be essential for your compliance, and it just stops you having to scroll through or rely on people's memories to make sure that they're all up to date with this. So that's going to be the essentials for today. And I hope after watching this has given you a glimpse at how you can get some of your time back and focus on the people and where it matters most. Hopefully reducing those headaches and stress and giving you a little bit of peace of mind. Thank you for your time. Bye.